Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black Wedlock Challenge. In the last episode, we explored all of Castelia City for the most part, and we fought off against rival Bianca and rival Charon. Once again, nobody has died yet. It's so scary to think about, but we've got Elisa coming up. Not this episode, maybe next episode, maybe not, I don't know quite yet. But it's going to be really brutal. I'm worried about it, for sure. Elisa, I don't even want to start talking about it. It's not happening today, so that's all that matters. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring pretty much all of the desert. Hopefully, I'll be able to clear through all of it. I'd like to spread a repel here. I'm not too sure if I have any. Yeah, I've got 2, so that's not going to be enough to get me all the way through this area, but hopefully enough to get me some hidden items and stuff. Oh, yeah, we gotta go down here. The level limit isn't 26 like I was talking about last episode. It's actually 27, so we got a little bit of leeway, I suppose. I know these guys have... Oh, this is a tough one. I know they have Basculin, but I don't want to fight them with Shamrock because I kind of want to keep everybody the same level. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it with Midnight. Midnight should be okay to take down some Basculin. They're not that strong. They're pretty powerful Pokemon, but we should be able to handle it. There's only 2 of them, so that's no big deal. Alright, here we can grab ourselves a Pearl, which is pretty sweet. That'll be some money. Alright, let's talk to this one. Alright, good catch, good catch. My next catch will be called Victory. Well, I'm so sorry to tell you this, Fisher guy, but you're so done. Andrew, oh my god, Andrew's the name of the Magikarp guys normally. So he's got 4 Basculin level 16. That's not a problem. I can definitely deal with that with some Midnight action up in here. Alright, oh, Sandstorm. I hate that. That's so annoying. I don't have Work Up anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and throw up an assist. Hopefully we can get Leaf Tornado or something. Growth. Well, you pulled from Shamrock's set, so this is not the attack that I was... Ooh, Chip Away. It's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'm going to go for Assist again. Either way, we're going to get something that's going to benefit us, whether it's Growth again. Wow. You know what my Liepard has? No, I'm not doing this right now. Ooh, Headbutt. That's the same thing as Chip Away, but it can make me flinch. You know, I'm +2. I should be able to sweep him at this point. I'm going to use healing item number 1 of the fight. I'm going to go ahead and use a Super Potion on Midnight. I shouldn't have fought him with Midnight. I know what he has. They're not super effective against us. But they do have Bite, yeah, which would be super effective against Muno, which is why I didn't do that instead. It's tough. We should be able to hit it with Thief and knock it out. Aqua Jet. Ooh, that's something I need to keep in mind. They do have Aqua Jet. That does a lot of damage. Stab. Basculin has a really high attack stat, so we need to be very careful about that. Hopefully it won't use Aqua Jet anymore, and we'll be able to take them all down with Thief. But I am going to heal after I knock this one out, because... Aqua Jet crit would kill me at that stage after the Sandstorm. I normally don't heal in case of a crit in a big battle, but in something like this, it's just smart to do so. Because if it hit me with Aqua Tail and crit me, it would be over, and that would be so stupid to lose Midnight from an easy trainer like this. He's one of the harder trainers we can come across. He's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. If you lead with the wrong Pokemon. Like, if I led with a pair of fire types, I'd be in some really hot water. No pun intended there. No pun offended? What? No pun intended. There was very much pun intended. Anyways, Midnight's gonna grow to level 24, which is pretty cool. And there's one more Basculin. I'd fight it with Tranquil. Why do I keep calling them by their names? I always call them by their nicknames. I would fight it with Sky, but Midnight's +2. We can just take it out right here and be done with it all. And there's one more. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, that one survived. That's interesting. Aqua Jet crit would kill me here. Oh, the Sandstorm's going to kill him. No problem. Nice. I don't know. The next one I can fight with Sky, I suppose. I'm pretty sure the next guy has 2 Basculin that are level 18 instead of 16. He could have the same thing. I have no idea. It's been a long time since I played this game, like I said. So... let's use a Super Potion on Midnight, just in case. And let's throw Sky up front. Why not? Sky, what could he do? Yeah, we should be okay. Just a quick attack work up. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Let's talk to him. You've been caught by a powerful hook, which is... oh, that's like the best pickup line.
You there, lady! You have been caught by the most powerful fishing hook. And that is me, Herbert. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna make the Family Guy reference. I'm PG, and that would not be PG to say that. This guy's name is Herbert. Old man Herbert. Alright, listen, I'm done, I promise. Alright, Chip Away is gonna smash Sky. Yeah, we're okay. I get worried. That does a lot of damage for not doing much damage. So a crit with those in the Sandstorm, I'd do some work. Work up. Let's work up. Headbutt. Oh, don't make me flinch. I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. We're good. We're gonna do the same thing to this guy that we did to Andrew. Andrew and Herbert are fisherman buddies, and they both have Basculin. And together they would have 6 Basculin. Okay, let's use a Super Potion. I know I'm healing quite a bit, but I could just destroy him with Shamrock. I'm doing it kind of the harder way. Just so I can spread experience throughout the team just a little bit. Okay, Aqua Jet will have more priority over Quick Attack because it's faster than me. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Quick Attack's gonna be Stab. That should take it out. There we go. Okay, Sky grew to level 25. Awesome work, Sky. And next up will be another Basculin level 18. Crit Aqua Jet kills, but it's not worth healing. We're good. Here's the Aqua Jet. Don't do it. Okay, we're fine. I was doing more live streaming again today, and a lot of people. I did a poll of, well, somebody did a poll of who's the favorite team member on the team, and everybody seems to like Sky and Midnight the most, which is really cool. So I'm kind of curious on what you guys think. I know I did a question of the day on who's your favorite teammate a while back, but actually the Berg episode, I think, somewhere around there. But it seems a lot of people like Midnight and Sky. Their names fit really well, and I don't know, they've done work. They've done a really good job. And I'm definitely loving the whole team, which brings me back to the Elisa point. Hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. We'll see. We've got a desert to clear before we get to that point anyways. So here's an item up here. This is where Mandibuzz and Braviary are in Black and White 2. You can't get them here in this game, but in Black and White 2, on Thursdays and Tuesdays, I believe, there'll be something there. I don't remember which one. I think it's Mandibuzz for Black and Braviary for White. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's use the final repel. Hopefully this will get me through a little bit and get me to the desert resort, maybe. That'd be nice. Alright, here's a great ball. Having caught Charcoal last episode will guarantee me a not a Yamask. Yeah, not a Yamask, a Yamask. It will guarantee me one of those in the Relic Castle. Why can't I talk? In the Relic Castle. Alright. She has a temple. That's pretty cool. It's nice to see something like this when I'm leading with Moonstone, because Sandile wouldn't be the most pleasant thing to run into, leading with Moonstone. Okay, it has Bubble Beam, apparently. That's its strongest option. Supersonic would be annoying. Please don't do that to me, Timpole. That's not very nice. I think this girl's name was April. Hey, what's up, Maryland? I didn't know you came from Kalos here, all the way into the Unova region. I wouldn't mind seeing another Unova Wedlocke from Maryland. That'd be really cool. It's been a while, obviously, and I think my favorite Wedlocke he's done was in the Unova region. I think it was Black and White. It might have been Black and White too, but they were both really, really fun. So it's cool to see April here, you know, from his ex-Wedlocke. Yeah? I think this girl's name was April. If not, I'm yeah, it is. Okay. If not, I was just completely losing my mind. I didn't know she was a Parasol lady, though, but hey, you can be whatever class you want as long as you have some. That's good. Come on. That's good. Alright, we're still confused. We're going to hurt ourselves, of course. Why wouldn't we? Sandstorm, Confusion, Crit, Kills. I'm not even going to bother. No, I'm not even going to entertain the thought of that. We should snap out here. Yes, we do. Psybeam hits. Okay. Oh, why couldn't we just knock you out in one hit? Here's what I'm going to do. It's going to die to the Sandstorm regardless, so I'm going to go ahead and put up some Moonlight and take in the Moonlight. You know, I think emo people intake the mineral. Never mind. I don't know where I was going with this. I was going to say models take in the light from the sun, and never mind. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was going to have my Moonstone take in the moonlight.
I'm done. I'm done talking. I can't word today. Alright, here's a hyper potion. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no hidden items right there. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress. This guy most certainly has a Sandile. There's no way he doesn't. So what we're going to do is throw Aqua Pearl up front and take this Sandile on, head on, and apply directly to the forehead. Anybody remember that commercial? That was like my least favorite commercial of all time. I was this little kid, and all of a sudden, it would be on the TV, and it'd be like, head on, apply directly to the forehead. And it's just like, no, I can't take it anymore. This commercial's on every day. Now I've got this commercial that's always on. It's like weird. At 1:30 in the morning, the same commercial comes on every day, and right after it, there will be another commercial, and then that same commercial will play again. And it's the same time. It's like they got a cheap commercial deal, and the only way they could get their commercial on TV was having it on at 1:30 in the morning, and they had to have two commercials, but they could only be one commercial apart from each other. It's like they got the cheapest package deal ever. That's the first thing that comes to mind anyways, and it's just so silly. I'm sitting here, it's 1:30 in the morning when that happens. I'm looking at the TV, and I'm like, 3, 2, 1. It's just like, hello! It's like, I knew you were gonna be here, lady! Oh, Rock Blast, that could be a problem. Yeah, we're fine. It would have to crit all 5 times. It's just not gonna happen. But us missing is a problem. It's because of the Sandstorm, and no, it has Sturdy, that's right. Why did I miss? Did it use an accuracy lowering attack? Yeah, sand attack. There it is. Thank you for reassuring that in my mind there, Roggenrola. Yeah, so no Sandstorm's gonna kill that, but we can go ahead and scratch this thing in the face. Hit your little eye core thing. Yeah. Roggenrola's always been interesting to me because it's the mantle Pokemon. This guy didn't have a Sandile. He has a Timber. Well, that's great to see. Moonstone can take on a Timber. Ooh, Timber has Bide. What was I saying? Yeah, Roggenrola is the mantle Pokemon. So whenever I see Roggenrola, I just think of like inside of the earth, like by the core where the mantle is. I think that's core, mantle, crust. Yeah. So the mantle, like I just picture like a whole bunch of baby Roggenrola inside of the earth. This is gonna kill me at this stage if it hits me, isn't it? We're good. Never mind. I get too paranoid, guys. You should be used to this. But, like, I just picture the entire Earth being made up of little Roggenrola. Like, what if they evolved while they were inside of the Earth? Oh, that's what causes earthquakes. Because they get bigger and then it shifts the ground. I just wasted my repel. Did I just come up with the best Pokemon theory ever? One of those big YouTubers need to get on that. In the Pokemon world, an earthquake happens every time a Roggenrola evolves in the mantle. Yeah? That's genius. I just came up with this new discovery. I'm not healing. Forget that. I'm not wasting it. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll throw a Super Potion down on Aqua Pearl. And we'll fight this guy who probably has a Sandile. Hopefully, because I called it. No hidden items. I don't have Dowsing Machine up. There's a hidden item. It's right here. And it is a Burn Heal. Gonna need that next time. I don't know. I make jokes, and then halfway through, I'm like, what was I even saying? You guys should be so used to this. All right, let's fight this worker guy. Fight me, worker man Todd. If his name's really Todd. If his name's Todd, we'll go from there, because I would be professional if I actually called that. I never would have guessed Shelby. No, that's actually a city. I've been to Shelby. I've seen Shelby. I know of Shelby. I know, like, 6 Shelbys. None of them are a guy. I don't really know 6 Shelbys. I know 2 Shelbys. That's not the point. Like, do I know 2 Shelbys? No, I don't know. I know a Shelby City. I know of 2 Shelbys. I know of... And the point is, none of them are a dude. Wait, yes, I do know a dude Shelby. That's right. My joke just no longer makes sense now. I know a dude Shelby. I met him on RuneScape. How did I forget about him? Probably because he wasn't one of my main friends, but I knew him. Yeah. Here's TM28 Dig. No, TM41 Torment. Huh. That's pretty sweet. That's going to be pretty useless against Elisa, but hey. Running into that not that shiny Sandile, I wish. Running into that Sandile reminded me that I was excited last episode when I saw my Sandile had Intimidate for an ability. And that's actually not a great thing. Like, it's a great ability, but the other ability is Moxie, which would have been a lot better. It's not that big of a deal, but it would have been really cool to have gotten Moxie instead. Not the end of the world, but just something I wanted to go ahead and point out there. So, here we go. We can actually go on the main road here. There are some trainers to fight. This is another worker. I hope his name's not Shelby. No offense to all the guys named Shelby out there, but it's just not a girl, and it's not a guy name to me. Growing up, one of my best friend's sister's name is Shelby, and I knew a Shelby, and I knew a Shelby, and none of them were dudes, so it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess if you knew Mark growing up... Wait, this guy don't even fight me. Like, if you knew a Mark, and it was a girl, then Mark wouldn't be a guy name to you, I suppose. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess that's, like, kind of the environment that you grow up in. Like, take example, the name Ben. Oh, no, this guy. He has a... Oh, no. I think he has a... Now, he has a Scraggy. We're good. Wait, no, we're not. That'd be terrible. Who did I lead with? He has a Darumaka. That's terrifying. Darumaka is so sketch. This thing can Fire Punch, crit me, and I will literally drop from full health to 0 in a second. It's scary. But if it wants to go for Uproar, then it can... Oh, God. Facade. No. Oh, God. Look at the damage. Darumaka... What was I even saying? Darumaka, though, is, like... insane. It's really scary. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, go ahead and use Uproar. That's gonna do, like, nothing to me. Oh, man, what was I talking about? I think I was gonna say... Oh, that's gonna drive me insane. I think I was going off of what I was saying. Like, if you knew a Ben, and, you know, Benjamin, clearly a guy named to most of you, but if you grew up and all of your friends were girls and their name was Benjamin, that's too much of a guy name. Never mind. Speaking of Ben, funny stories with Chroma. I had a really good friend in real life named Ben, and, where was I going with this? He was one of my... I get so distracted. He was one of my best friends, and in the 6th grade, we were all sitting around, and that's year 6 if you're in the UK. But we were all sitting around, and he decides to go get a drink from the drinking fountain outside of the classroom, right? And he comes in, and he runs into the desk, and like he runs and then slides on the floor because it was tile and you could slide. And the teacher walks in as he's doing that, and he, you know, hits the desk and knocks all her stuff off the desk, and, you know, like dumb kids do. And all of a sudden, he was ginger, so that has nothing to do with the story, but I just wanted to add to it a little bit, make you feel like you were there kind of thing. And the teacher was there, and she screams, "Ben!" And as he slid into the desk, she screamed that, and he turns around. His face is so red that it matches his ginger hair. Like, he was so red that you couldn't tell anything other than his... Like, you couldn't even see his freckles anymore. He was the reddest that possibly could happen, right? And the story here... I'm not even gotten to the point yet. I should probably get to the point. The point is... You know, he got a detention for that, clearly. And he had to write his name, you know, to sign the detention slip. And I can't give you his last name, because that would be too personal there. But let's say his last name was Conrad. Well, I don't know where I came up with that. He's pretty cool. He has a licky licky in the anime. Wait, was that Conrad or Conroy? It doesn't matter. Clearly, I'm so done right now. But no, let's say his name was Conrad. And you had to write your last name on the slip. The kid didn't remember how to spell his last name. And this became, I guess you could call it a meme throughout the... Like, memes weren't really a thing back then. They might have been. I just might have been a stupid kid. But it might have been. Ben? Conrad? No. Seriously. Like, what is wrong with me? I need professional help. But no. I'm sorry. Where was I going with this? But yeah, he was trying to... The whole video's, but yeah. No, Jill! Jack! Where's Jack? No. No, where was I... Okay, let me just recuperate here. Conrad! I can't take myself seriously because his last name wasn't Conrad. Or maybe it was, and I'm just saying it. If you Google Ben Conrad, you're probably going to find somebody, but I can guarantee you he's not from Ohio. And if he is, well then I picked a great name, didn't I? Thanks, Petilil? No! Ben Conrad. He couldn't spell his last name, so it was kind of like a meme. And throughout, like, the 10th grade, the entire time he went to our school, it was Ben... How do you spell your last name? It was like a meme, and every time you'd say it, his face would get red. And if you are a fan of my videos for a long time, you might recall the Ben that I'm talking about. This is the same Ben that tried to eat the air. Now, the newer viewers are probably thinking, what are you talking about? Ben tried to eat the air. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I'm not just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna make fun of it again. But he'd just sit there in class, and all of a sudden you'd look over at him, and he'd be looking up in the air, and just his tongue would come out, and he'd just start licking and biting down on the air out of nowhere. And he wasn't a special case. He was normal, but he wasn't normal at the same time. I got some funny stories about Ben. Like, all of this because I decided to say Ben wasn't a girl's name. It's clearly not a girl's name. I have a friend who's laughing very hard because I'm talking about the name Ben. And this Ben has the same birthday as that Ben, so it's kind of funny. But anyway, what am I doing with my life? Ben would be proud of me. And if any of my friends watch this, they're gonna be like, oh, Ben likes Pokemon too, by the way. Ben was one of the very few friends that played Pokemon, which is pretty cool. It's great. It's a great time. All right, let's fight this guy. Hopefully he has a Scraggy. He looks like a Scraggy type of guy. The fun of traveling around the world is having serious battles with a lot of Pokemon I meet. Well, that doesn't make sense, because you're a backpacker, and backpackers only have one Pokemon. Did you guys know that? His name is Whirling, and I've led with the worst Pokemon to lead with. Never mind, we got Midnight up front. I thought it was Sky. So that would have been bad if he had a Scraggy. This is actually not that bad. Yeah, backpackers only have one Pokemon in this game. So if you're ever worried about fighting a whole bunch of Pokemon, just know that a backpacker always has one Pokemon. But that doesn't make sense. It contradicts what he said, because he said he likes to travel around with lots of Pokemon that he meets. Well, buddy, you can only ever have one. You're like a Pokemon Ranger. Yeah. But Pokemon Rangers in this game can have more than one Pokemon. So that contradicts the Pokemon Ranger games. That just contradicts the contradiction. Midnight, you killing me. You killing me, Smalls. Don't do this to me. Sandlot, that's a good movie. Sandlot, we're in the sand, we're in the desert. Yes. Yes. Smalls, don't kill me, Midnight. You're killing me, Midnight. Kill me, Smalls. Don't do this to me. You're paralyzed. Don't do this. Just don't do it to me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and switch to Sky. Oh, no, this thing has Pursuit. Okay. Hey, buddy, that would have been some bad business there. Yeah. Hi, my name is Sky. I work here with my old man, Midnight. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm clearly not paying attention. What? I switch into a... Okay, stop the crazy commentary. I'm clearly not paying attention to the game that I am playing. I switch into a flying type against an electric type. What is wrong with me? This isn't that bad because we can quick attack, but still. That could have been a crit. That would have killed Sky. I'm not paying attention. Nobody would have let me live that down. Okay, crazy commentary's one thing, but you gotta pay attention to the game. It's a rule. You've got to. I'm glad that's not a trainer. Holy crap. Clearly I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that rest house and heal, and then we're gonna head to the desert resort. Oh, man. That was sketchy. That would have literally been killing me, Smalls. Talking about Smalls would have gotten me killed. Like, I don't even remember who Smalls is. Sandlot was a good movie, but I don't remember much about it. I should probably rewatch that. But I just remember it for the meme. The meme's pretty good. Like, I've never been a fan of memes. Not really been my thing. But with all this whole Harambe situation that's been going on, and the Rick Harrison meme, I've definitely grown to enjoy a good meme from time to time. My favorite would definitely be the Rick Harrison meme. If any of you guys know Pawn Stars, or even if you've heard of him, it's fantastic. Oh, not a rock and roll. Not against Midnight. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I thought I led in Midnight. Clearly, I don't remember changing my party around 5 seconds ago. Oh, man. Okay, this thing should be good. We've got the Eviolite. Psybeam special attack. So, we're definitely going to be able to two-shot this thing because it's sturdy. So, it didn't even happen. So, we're fine. Rock Blast. Yeah. Don't hit 5 times. Thank you. I've been pretty lucky with the Moonstone. Well, not even the Moonstone. With the multi-hit moves only hitting, like, twice, you know? I did pretty good. I did a pretty good job about that. So, Moonstone's going to level 25, which is pretty sweet. Synchronoise. Well, this is interesting, because the Pokemon we're going to be able to catch can learn this attack. Synchronoise uses an odd shockwave. The user inflicts damage on any Pokemon of the same type around it. So, it's basically a 70 power, not very effective attack, because we can only attack Psychic-type Pokemon with it. So, it's a terrible attack. I think Eevee can learn Synchronoise, which is a decent thing. Having that on... What would that be good on? Having that on... Somebody can learn it. I don't remember. I have no idea. Yeah, whatever. Keep old moves. We don't want that. Something learns it that benefits pretty well from it. I don't remember what it is. I don't think it's Sigilif, though. But either way, that's the Pokemon I was referring to, by the way. Alright, so this guy's a Timber. Every time I see Timber, I think of that song from... Lord, I think. I think that's who sings that song. Timber, I think. Yeah, probably. Either way, oh, don't fight me. I don't want to fight any more trainers. Like, there's so many. Oh man, the Desert Resort. You can't. I can't do this. All right, let's put Midnight up front. This guy definitely doesn't have a Scraggy. Well, that don't make any sense because nobody's had a Scraggy yet. If you have a Scraggy, I'm gonna be very disappointed. A battle is like a construction project. They're both a piece of cake for me. Oh, really? So, if you lose this battle, that's a really Zach. That's like one of my other friends. Timber's just as bad as Scraggy. Anyways, what was I saying? So, if you lose this battle, that's going to give you a very bad reference. Referral. Because if you do bad in this battle, it means you do bad at construction work. Right? That would only make sense. Please don't use Rock Throw. That would be... some out-prediction shenanigans that I don't want to have to deal with today, yo. Focus energy. Oh, dear lord. Sky has the scope lens that we got last episode. I got that in a sped-up part, so I don't think I ever pointed it out. But if this thing crit rock throws me, that's going to kill Sky straight up. But we one-shot it. Nice crit, Sky. Scope lens coming in good. We don't have super luck or anything, but, you know, we still got a crit, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we did good. Okay. I don't have the dowsing machine up. There's nothing here, though, so that's fine. So in here, we get a really cool item, and possibly the thing that will save our lives in the gym. This guy, yes. TM28, Dig. Dig could possibly save our lives. I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon that I have that can learn it is Herdier. Either way, that's kind of my strategy right now. Eviolite, Umber, Dig, Workup, and Takedown for the Emolga. That's the strategy right now. I don't know how that's going to play out, but yeah. Aqua Pearl can learn it. That's still a really bad idea. I'm not going to teach it to Umber quite yet. I'll definitely work on the moveset by the time we fight the gym. That's assuming nobody dies, because if somebody else dies between here and now, then I'll have a better Pokemon for the gym, and you guys can disregard what I said entirely. We got 39,100 Poké Dollars already. That's quite a good amount. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple Soda Pop really quick. I don't want to speed it up. I'm only going to buy one more. So, we've got a couple for the Desert Resort. I'm probably not going to fight all of the trainers in the Desert Resort today. That's crazy. Like, there's a lot of them. But we are going to get 2 Pokemon here, which is really cool. And a Fossil! Oh, that's right! We get the Fossil! Awesome! First instance of a coin flip. So, I want to get my encounter. Oh, these two talk about nuggets, I think. No, they talk about nuggets in the Charged Stone Cave. I just now realized that these two are the same two that you see later in the Charged Stone Cave. So I want to get my encounter inside the Desert Resort. You can't get Scraggy in there, but you can get Sigilif, which I really want to get a chance at. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put a Pokemon up front that can deal with Sigilif and deal with Maractus. That Pokemon would be... that's tough. Moonstone can definitely deal with... Yeah, we're okay. We can do it with Moonstone and switch. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use a Super... not a Super Potion, a Soda Pop, just to get Moonstone back to tip-top shape. Because I want Sigilif. It's a 10%. I've always wanted to use one. I think it'd be really cool. They have Whirlwind. That's right. Crap. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. Dang it! No! Please be a Sandile. Okay. Dupe's Claws. That means we don't get it, which is great. Oh, my heart. I don't want to get something out here. I want a chance at Sigilif. I'd love a Maractus. Melody could be reborn. I want Sigilif. Darumaka, I don't want. I've used Darmanitan a lot. I love Darmanitan. It's my second favorite Pokemon. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to... Okay. It's my second favorite Unova Pokemon. I love Darmanitan. I just don't want to use it again. I've used it so many times. Oh, Sandile would be a problem. But, wait, never mind. Yeah, we're good. Okay, here we are inside of the Desert Resort. The encounters aren't too different, so I don't count them separately. This guy doesn't fight me, does he? Yeah, he doesn't. Good. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, my encounter for the Desert Resort is going to be... Please be a Sigilif. It'd be so cool. It is! Nice! Awesome! Okay, here's some real talk. These things do know Whirlwind. If we get hit with Whirlwind, we will lose the Sigilif. And that sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick ball at this thing. It's got a really low catch rate. Hopefully we can just snag it. It'd be so cool to get. I really want to use one of these. No! We didn't catch it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! No! Yes! Okay. I don't think Whirlwind works if I don't attack. So I'm going to keep throwing Pokeballs at it. I think that's how Whirlwind works. We just need to get lucky here. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Please. I want it so bad. We actually got it as my first encounter. Come on. Get in that ball. 1, 2, 3. Alright! We got Sigilif! Awesome, guys! It actually happened! I'm so stoked! That's so cool! To get it's one thing as your encounter. To actually catch it because of Whirlwind is a whole nother story. The Avianoid Pokemon Sigilif. I'm going to check my list for a Crayola Crayon nickname and I will be right back. Alright guys, I got a nickname for this thing. It doesn't really fit color-wise, it's a purple. But we referenced this name a little bit ago, although not the color. I'll let you guys see for yourselves right now, because the name we're going to be giving the Sigilif is Royal. So we have Royal. Well, I didn't reference this, I referenced Lord. Royal, Lord, same thing. We've got Royal, the Sigilif. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. We got a Sigilif. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go over to the Relic Castle and get our encounter there. I don't think we're going to take on the Desert Resort yet. This episode's probably really long. I just want to get my encounter, and I can definitely go ahead and grab myself a Yamask. It's guaranteed. Ooh, I can get my fossil, too, so we can head back to Nacrene and revive that bad boy. I don't want to fight anybody in here yet. I will take on this area. This might be kind of like the areas in the past that I say I'm going to come back to and never do. I'd like to do it. It takes up a lot of time, and there's a lot of trainers, and I've got a level limit that I need to stick to. I'll definitely scan it for items and stuff. I don't know. I might do this in the... I'll do this in the training montage, I think. Kind of like I normally do. I don't know. It's weird to do trainers in a training montage, because Pokemon can die a lot easier than normal. I don't know. That's not where we need to go. We need to go over here, because that's the only thing you get in that one is Sandile. But in this one, you can get Yamask. It's guaranteed. I already have a name picked out for it. I said the name on the first episode. I said this name would be what I named my Yamask. So you guys that watched the first episode or even remember it will know what I'm going to name it. So here's our encounter. A Yamask female? Yes, it is. Alright, maybe this could be Raven reborn. Who knows? But I'm going to throw a quick ball at it. This is our encounter for the Relic Castle. Let's go ahead and throw a quick ball. Hopefully it gets it first try, so we can get this done with, because not that I'm trying to rush it, just so we can get out of here, because I'm kind of sketched out about being around all these trainers. Alright, quick ball's going to snag it. Great work. We've got ourselves our second female Pokemon in the PC. Got ourselves a Yamask, so that's pretty sweet. And I don't need to look up a nickname on my list. I already have one. I've had one since day one of making this list. I knew I was going to name this Yamask this name. It's going to be Mummy Tomb. This is an actual Crayola Crayon. Mummy Tomb. It's actually Mummy's Tomb, but it's the same idea. So we've got Mummy Tomb. the Yamask, the Pokemon that evolves into a coffin. I'm serious. That's awesome, right, guys? Tell me how amazing that name is for a Yamask. Okay, one more thing that we can do before we end off the episode. Come over here by the Zen mode Darmanitan. There is a trainer in here. I'll fight them if they catch me. Ooh. Okay, hopefully they don't catch me. I don't really want to fight anybody right now. Okay, I guess you can find Yamask here, so I guess I could have come here instead of that other building. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's sneak around her. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back to fight these guys. Oh my god! So many wild battles. Does this girl fight me? No, this is the fossil. Okay, I've been carrying 2 Pokemon fossils, but they're just so heavy. Would you take one of them off my hands? Okay, so this is the first instance of this series that I'm going to be doing a coin flip to determine the Pokemon that I get. I love Archeops. It's my favorite Unova Pokemon. However, I'm making this fair, and I am going to flip a coin. Now, I could just say that I got the Plume Fossil and lie to all of you. So I'm going to have my mother verify what this coin actually lands on. Let me find the coin. It's supposed to be sitting over here. Give me a second. Okay, guys, here we are. We've got the coin. I'm going to flip this, and my mom's going to tell you what it lands on. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to flip it, and hopefully I catch it, and it... Oh, yeah, let this... All right, here we go. Coin flip number 1 of the series.
Tails.
All right, we've got... Wait, I didn't even say what Pokemon gets... Okay, Tails to go for the bottom one, then. That's the Plume Fossil. Same idea. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry about that. There's somebody at the door there. And I know I did not choose what Pokemon will be heads, which Pokemon will be tails. In all honesty, heads would have been the top one, tails would have been the bottom one. That only makes sense. All of you guys know that's the only thing that makes sense. I know it seems a little bit like I just chose the Plume Fossil, but if I decided before I flipped it, the bottom one would have been tails. Everybody knows that. So we are going to get the Plume Fossil. It's not favoritism, I swear. I don't do things like that. I want it to be random, and it did land on tails, as you heard my mom verify. I didn't tell her to say that. I'm not going to do something like that. You guys know me. So, I got the Plume Fossil. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and use an escape rope to get out of here. And we're going to head over to Nacrene City and go ahead and get this fossil revived and give it a nickname. Alright, guys. Finally back in Nacrene City. It took quite a while to run back, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Here we are at the museum, so we can revive our Plume Fossil. I'm pretty happy about getting the Arc, and it was really cool to see. So we can go ahead and give this fossil to her, and she'll want to turn it back into a Pokemon, and just take a little bit of time, and she'll come on out and say, turn into an Arcan, please take care of it, your party's full. Okay, I need to grab some space. Okay, I got some space. Let's go ahead and take this Arcan, and we can go ahead and give it a name. I've already found out 2 names based on what gender it'll be, so let's see what gender it is first. It's going to be a male, so I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a name. This color is white with green and orange flecks, and green and orange is the color of its shiny, so if I name it this, who knows, maybe it'll be a shiny Arcan. But I'm going to go ahead and name it Twister. So we have Twister, the Arcan, which is really cool. And I suppose we can go ahead and put it in the PC and check out the ones we got this episode. Okay, guys, here in the Pokemon Center, let's open up the PC and grab Shamrock out. Put Shamrock in there really quick. Grab out, to free up space to go ahead and put the Arcan in. Let's go ahead and grab this Arcan up, and it has Calm. Obviously, it has Defeatist, which is kind of, terrible, but alright. This Sigilif has Wonder Skin, which makes status-changing moves more likely to miss, which is kind of cool. It has a plus speed, nature, minus special defense. That's alright. I don't know what the other ability is. I think it might be synchronized, so Wonder Skin might be a worse off ability. I'm not too sure. Then we have Mummy's Tomb with a minus speed, nature, plus attack. It's already pretty slow, and it doesn't really have that much attack, so it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. And we have an attack lowering nature. Arcan. Yay! So bad. Let's go ahead and put Mummy Tomb in the female box, and the other 2 are male, right? Yeah, okay. So now we have 2 female Pokemon, 4 males. Females are catching up a little bit, I suppose. Oh, yeah, it's been a pretty good episode. We got some really good Pokemon. We did all of the desert, other than the desert resort. That's going to take some time. It's going to take a while to go ahead and explore that entire area. I might do it in the training montage. I'm not too sure. I'll have it decided next episode. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. A like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.